Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to our journey. We are back with another game. Surprisingly like the last one. It's actually the prequel to the last one, but Steam had them in this order. As you guys know, this is what we do. We go on order, unless it's like a story-based game, which this is not. So, welcome to 60 Seconds. Now, I have played this game before. This one is in my wheelhouse, and I like it a lot. At least from what I remember. It's been a solid 4 or 5 years since I played. We'll see what happens, I suppose. So yeah, same type of game as the last one, except you're not in space. You are surviving a nuclear bomb threat. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I hope so. It's for a video game. Don't cancel me, please. Anyway, super excited to get into this. Oh, that is not what I meant to push. My mouse hit my keyboard. Whoops. Anyway, hi, how are you? So yeah, we're gonna hop into it. Also, side note, my camera in the last one, I'm still getting used to this whole recording thing. My camera was very blue in the last episode, watching it back, so sorry about that. I think I fixed it, at least mostly. I'm still working with my lighting stuff. I don't have great lighting options, so we're gonna work with what we got. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. New game. Oh, that was what we were doing anyway. What do we do? The tutorial. I've already played this a long time ago, but still. Unlock fancy rewards. No. Scavenge. Scavenge supplies from your house to make sure the fallout shelter is well stocked by the end of your run. No survival included. The heck is the point of that? Experience a one-of-the-kind post-apocalyptic. Survive in your fallout shelter with randomly selected items. No. We are going with Apocalypse. Same thing. We have to collect everything and go from there. We're gonna drop the bomb as Sir Ted. Dolores is great, too. But Ted's my boy. Ted grows a beautiful beard, if I remember correctly. We're gonna go with the Fat Man. Because, these are great, but I like a challenge. That's probably a mistake, but, you know, we're here for it anyways. Okay, we're getting into it. Dolores, you're right there. Gun, water. Oh, I forgot there's water in this game. There wasn't in the last one. Oh, boy. Okay. Grab. Okay, got that. Short. Grab. What do I use to grab? Okay. I clicked to grab. It did not give me any instructions. Okay. My children. Come here. Food and water. Oh my gosh, he works with momentum. This sucks. Why do I remember this being good? I can't do that. Okay. Short and, yeah, give me that. Okay, in there. Okay, I don't know what's in this bookcase, but yeah, give me that. Short. Okay. Food and water. We need a lot of that, if I remember correctly. Okay, we are not going to fail like we did last time. We're going to do that, and then we're going to get you and cards. Oh, those bullets. Ooh. I left Dolores behind. I'm so sorry, wifey. I grabbed her kids, though. I got them in the shelter. Oh. I actually got a number of things. I got 10 cans of soup? How? I didn't grab 10 cans. Oh. I didn't grab the... Gosh dang it, I didn't grab the gun. Okay, well, we got the 3 of us. You know, we're gonna have a great time. Alright, I did a certain voice for the last one, and it destroyed my throat. For a solid hour, so... We're just gonna read it. So, here we are. The 3 of us are safe and sound. We just need to make it work from here on. We really wish it was the 4 of us. I am so sorry. We opened the shelter door. We noticed some of its shelves are already stocked. Yes! We can't really say we recall putting all these supplies down here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. So I only have a harmonica. Hey, look what we found in the suitcase we grabbed upstairs. Good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. I found a lock. That's what I found. Our shelves are full of cans. We can eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Oh boy. Some of us already do. Oh, it's Timmy. It's little Timmy over here, isn't it? Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Okay. Dolores, rest in peace. I think everyone's good for now. We really miss the use. Man, it's this episode and last episode. I just can't talk correctly. There's a lot of reading. We really miss the life we had. The space, the sky, the food, more food. We really wish we could go back to a time before the damn bomb dropped. Fair enough. What? Oh, I can go outside at some point. Oh, I see. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're chilling. Yep. Next day. I did get bug spray and ammo. Didn't get the gun. But, you know, maybe we'll find one. Ah, look at that stubble. Beautiful stubble. It's a loud Geiger counter. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. There isn't going much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Mary Jane's fine. Oh, Mary Jane. Spider-Man, are you there? I don't know. That's funny though. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will that last? Who knows? You guys still okay? I'm gonna say yes. Despite his need for a nap, Ted could try his best on the surface. No, because if Ted dies, we die and we lose. Looks like the area's irradiated. Oh, I do have a med kit, but I don't really want to send anyone out quite yet. We've been wondering what happened to Uncle Brian. He should have been far away from where the bombs fell, but no one knows for sure. It would be great to find out. He always looked on the bright side of life, so maybe we should too. But it's not that easy. Say, we don't have a photo of him tucked away in one of these books at home. What? Why would it be in the Boy Scout book? That's a handbook. And it just... No. Because whenever you do something stupid like that, normally it gets destroyed. I learned that in the last episode in 60 parsecs. And so here we are, left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. You'll be fine. Ted is really thirsty. Water. Oh, bye. Oh, I thought it took a whole water per time. Okay, that's good. We are going to go one more day without it, though. Not yet. Not an expedition quite yet. Today we've met a bunch of people dressed in what look like Halloween doctor outfits. They claim to be a field professional moving from place to place, attempting to help those hurt by hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is, some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking us if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. We have water, but they're doctors. We'll give them one. Maybe it'll pay off. Okay. We asked them for their doctor's licenses, but all of them claim they left them in another pair of trousers. Oh boy. We didn't ask there if it was just the one pair. We gave them a water bottle and wished them a good journey and better luck with trousers. He's got one foot in the grave. Oh my gosh. Okay, everyone's really bad on water then. Noted. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Hear that? No, because no one's talking. Oh, the radio is so important. Crap. All right. Oh, everyone does not look good. There's nothing to see here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors. Ted is no longer thirsty. Is really tired, really tired. How do we make them go to sleep? I don't think we can. It doesn't say they're hungry, so I guess we'll hold off for one more day. Let me try food. We're gonna try giving everyone food. We'll go for... Oh! We're really bored, and I didn't bring anything of entertainment. We have the harmonica. That could be fun. But they're not going to pick that up. Crap. We decided that staring at the walls in silence is a great way of passing the time. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Mary Jane is still tired. Let's give her some time to recover. Timmy needs to rest a bit longer. Why is everyone tired? You didn't do anything yet. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never quite as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's just hope it won't last too long. Don't do that. That's the badness. Did Timmy draw that? Timmy, we need to get you some help, bud.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, everyone looks so bad. Oh boy, we could barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Ted is still tired, a few days of rest. Okay. So they just need rest. No energy for anything. Okay, so everyone needs water. Needs a few days rest. Okay, so everyone needs water. Again. Oh boy, we're gonna run out of that really quickly. Last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? Wait. Should I be stupid here? I want to know if they're going to give to us because we're poor. That's my logic here. I'm going with it. What happened? Ah, junk. Married men were not married at all. Crap. That was dumb. But, you know, here we are. It's fine. We should share some 99% of the wasteland. We had nothing. You took a suitcase and... Gosh, dang it. No longer thirsty. They're all tired. Okay. And I can't send anyone outside. Can't schedule anyone for an expedition. And we don't have a radio. This is horrible. I'm gonna have to... Hello? They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Still tired, needs more time to recover strength. How much time y'all need? I might have to do another run in this video because this is not going well. Ring ring. There we are, thinking we should never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it was the phone booth across the street. Someone should go answer it. We don't have a radio, so this might be our best bet. Timmy, you're looking good, bud. You're going. No questions asked. Capiche? Okay, he looks fine. When we answered the phone, we clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Ted is still mighty tired. How much time y'all need to rest? It's been almost a week. Okay, water for everyone. Ah, crap. Might have 2 things of water left. When conducting our daily supply count, we've noticed that a soup can has gone missing. We're absolutely sure it was there yesterday. That can only mean one thing. Now we just need to figure out who the culprit is. Mary Jane probably ate it. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just saying. Mary Jane? What did you do? We know what you did last night, Mary Jane, and we're disappointed in you, young lady. We didn't raise you to be a nasty thief. Wait, so she did? I'm confused. Okay, everyone's hungry. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another one. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies, and in our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of our family is the most important thing in the world, right? I mean, Yes? Oh, I feel horrible. Please tell me no. Oh, boy. Oh, we have a gun. Huh. We went and got what we needed and came back. We're sure that group will do just fine. Most probably. Elderly people don't need guns. It's fine. No longer hungry. Keeps falling asleep. Okay. How do I get them to not be tired? We care about the future of our kids. We need to start homeschooling Timmy. Or maybe shelter schooling is the right choice of words. We need to provide him with some reading materials. Yeah, give him the Boy Scout handbook. That'll work. He'll learn something, I hope. Oh, Timmy looks great. Look at him. The only book we have with us is a Scout handbook, but it's more than enough for Timmy's reading. He might learn a thing or two along the way. Perfect. Okay, Mary Jane's still tired. You guys need more water? You guys are just always thirsty. We're either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with little insects. Yeah, I get that. And yes, we're gonna have someone going. We're gonna have little Timmy go on an expedition. Little Timmy is gonna be our #1 expeditionist in this run. It's gonna be great. And the can's gone. Oh, we got water though. That's actually really good. There's one thing that can drive spiders away and stop us from climbing the furniture. It's the bug killing spray. This was the right time to unleash the deadly weapon, and the results were excellent. We eradicated 404! Oh my gosh! Okay. We even found a water bottle stashed in the corner. It was a good day. Mary Jane's tired. Okay, no longer thirsty, no longer thirsty. We gonna go with little Timmy, and you're gonna take... Can't take the gun and the bullet, so you're taking the fire axe. You need to protect yourself out there somehow, bud. Good luck. He's a trooper. That's looking okay. He's still got that like 5 o'clock shadow. I'm waiting for the full beard. Timmy went out into the wasteland. We don't know when he'll come back. That's fine. He'll be great. Okay, food. It's just you two, so yeah, we'll give you some food. Yeah, rescue. Badmouth them all you want. We don't have a radio, I'm sorry. I know that's priority. I'm probably screwed, but you know what? We're still gonna go. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. There's one thing we need to do. It's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that, or it's strolling around outside waiting to be picked up. First option sounds a bit more sane. Yeah, I'd say so. Water. Oh my gosh! Stop drinking human necessities that is water. I totally worded that correctly. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness, and their owner started growling. Their owner started growling in a most terrifying way. We had moments to decide what to do. No. We're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna do anything. Hands off. Come in. Oh. Oh, your hair is horrible. Beautiful beard, though. We felt it was too risky to face whatever horror awaited in the shadows. We did what any sane person would do and shut the door. The creature was gone the next morning. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. Ooh. A stranger pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goodies stopped by today. He claimed he was a trader looking to barter some items. Ooh. We could trade the Scout handbook for 2 waters. That's a pretty good deal. We're doing it. Food and water are the most important here. Hey, alright, we got a few more bottles. Good. After making the trade, the man packed up his things in the wheelbarrow. Before leaving, he uttered something about bandit activity nearby and how dangerous the area is. The morning's been calm enough. Okay. You guys are fine. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened it, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep. There was no one around. It isn't signed, but it looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside? That's a chance for more stuff. Did we get anything? Ah, another can of soup. Heck yeah. We gladly accepted this sudden gift, and despite our suspicions, it turned out to be just a regular tomato soup that we all know and love. That'll work. And you guys are hungry. See, it takes care of itself. That's what I'm talking about. Wasteland full of surprises like this man on the other side of the door, knocking and claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? How much is a lot? A conundrum. Okay. Yeah, no, yes. No, I have my gun and my ammunition. I need to protect myself because Billy took the axe. Or Timmy. Timmy, sorry. I've been watching a lot of Jacksepticeye recently. Okay. Oh my gosh, the man was desperate, refused to hand over ammunition. He was able to throw a smoke bomb in the hatch before we see anything. He took it. No, I could have gotten stuff for that. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back. Okay, please have brought back something good. Government is dropping supplies for survivors in the area. They are marked by smoke flares and can easily be seen, but most of them are barely reachable. Despite that, a lot of them are already ransacked by scavengers. One of the food drops broke in midair, and now it's raining soup. Yes, got two. Some crates were filled with very weird stuff. It's full of rubber ducks. At least one of the smaller crates. Yeah, 2 bottles of water. The radio. Yes. Our neighbors from another shelter gave us a radio. What I'm talking about. The last expedition got us thinking. Maybe we should just drive away from the nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out. But if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we can build a vehicle of our own. We better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. That isn't hungry. Oh, wait. What else? Okay, so water. Water. Hungry. But you don't need water. Water, water. Okay. Timmy noticed his old telescope in a pile of rubble on the other side of the street. He got really excited about stargazing again. After all, that night sky is one of a very few things that still look the same about the blast. Or same after the blast, excuse me. Should we let Timmy go out and stare pointlessly at the sky? No. Are ya dumb? Literally a wasteland. Sorry, little Timmy. Oh. Oh. Oh, dude's got a straight afro. You're sick, but I mean, like, physically sick, but that afro is also sick. Okay, growing your hair out, I like it. You know, except for, like, the tomato soup stains in your hair. Going out of the wasteland after darkfall. Darkfall? Who says darkfall? It's nightfall. No way, that sounds too risky. The telescope's probably broken anyway. Come on, Timmy, stop sulking already. There is other entertainment to be had around here. Just don't ask us what. Timmy should eat something. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. Okay, so yes. He should drink. Okay, so Timmy needs water. Everyone else is good. You take that. I'm going to hold off for another expedition for now. It became more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the past couple of weeks. We suspect there's something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow. But how? We need to investigate. I don't have anything. Please don't die. Okay, we're still good. We decided to ignore any problems with events and focus on other problems. As predicted, all of us developed a nasty cough and have trouble breathing. But it got better the next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is that it's gone now. Okay, so Timmy needs food. There isn't much going on with Ted. And Mary Jane's fine. Food. And everything's fine. We can keep sitting on our backsides in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who'd have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own. Oh, fair. The escaping part, not the ruining part. Oh, that makes more sense. Of course, however, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes out. Yes, use the radio. This is what I've been waiting for. Anything good? We knew it. The government has not fallen and they're coming to save us. They didn't expect or give exact dates on the radio transmission, but that might happen a few times. But we're sure they won't keep us waiting for long. They said they will They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Okay, so Timmy's still hungry. Timmy needs a bit of rest, pretty fatigued. So I need a survival or a med kit pretty bad. So Timmy needs food and water. Mary Jane, you're gonna go out on an expedition. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine, but it turned out he had hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal. The wound was infected, but it doesn't look like it's healing up. We'll have to patch it. Oh, and infections are bad, especially if it's like a zombie apocalypse. We just gonna chop that mug off. He still has both hands. Oh my gosh. Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning up his wound with a heated axe blade. It was a bit painful, but it was over soon. The axe is in no shape to be used again. Crap. At least I saved Timmy. He doesn't look sick anymore. He just looks dirty. Okay, Timmy needs water. Or, I'm sorry, Ted needs water and food. Water and food. No longer hungry. He's rested, was cured. Okay, so Timmy's good. Okay, food and water for both of you. Mary Jane. Okay, what was that? Well, I don't have bullets. Well, let's give you some water. I don't want to give you a whole bottle, though. Well, just go outside. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. You're not sick. You're just a little tired. It'll be all right. Okay. I don't like the bloody handprint on the wall. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back. Okay. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy's very brave. We're good on supplies. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us, to sing and play, to have cute mutated animals come run and listen to our feet. Like post-apocalyptic Snow White, shall we? Sure. We have a harmonica. Let's do it. I hate that knocking. Oh. Oh, why are there bugs? Why are there bugs? Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our wall and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their antennae. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting. What are we supposed to do with them now? That Ted's pretty fatigued. Timmy's not complaining. Was that it? Some water would be good for Timmy. Okay. Timmy needs food and water. He's still recovering. We had some curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse, and the other were using a pair of rocks hitting them against each other. Oh my gosh. Hiccups are great. Well, his companion was pretending to ride the horse. They claimed to be on a very important mission seeking quest of a magical cup. I don't have a map. I'm sorry, guys. Please don't ransack my place. What happened? Okay. Although we tried to decline politely, the guests were clearly offended. They galloped away, waving their wooden swords and screaming something about cutting down shrubbery. Okay. Ted, my boy, get some of that water. The funky roaches haven't really left us. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem relatively friendly and curious. Just this morning, when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing in line in front of us, as if they were waiting for something. Let's play them some blues. Absolute blues. Disco Roach is the achievement I just got. Oh boy. Ooh! If you can't beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music. So we fulfilled the unspoken request. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor. Then all of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but they soon came back to our group carrying supplies on their strong, mutated backs. Insane. Looks like we made a couple of friends. Disgusting, mutated, radioactive friends. They are nice. They're nice people. Don't worry about it. Ted's hungry. Ted, you're eating so much food. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. Just a can of soup and we get what's in the bag and its contents. We have a good amount of soup, so let's do it. I'm interested. If this will get me more supplies, I'm in. Ooh, cat. Why? What is this game? Okay. And Mary Jane's back. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake. It's emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says... Sharikov. Sharikov? I'm just gonna call you Shar. That's Shar the cat now. Is that its name? Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning. Okay. Oh, we got our can of soup back. It's what we like to see. Okay, who'd have known... Oh, wait. After exploring running away from mutated spider crabs or whatever they were, we ended up finding a bar. For some reason, it survived a blast. Who would have known that tomato soup used to be such a popular snack in a bar? We found a few cans and took them. We have one. Didn't expect to find any clean water, but we found 2 clean waters. Yes. From what we could tell, the atomic blast interrupted a poker game. These poor, are not likely to be finishing that game anytime soon, but we can still use their cards to entertain ourselves. We window shopped nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Jane's diet. Okay, food. So she only needs food. And Timmy needs water. Sorry. Wait. There we go. Yeah, let's do it. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh crap. What does that sound? Something or someone's below us. Reason we'll go check it out. We don't have anything. Okay. The cat, oh. I thought the cat left. Okay, it's up here. So she's going insane. Going into a tight, dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially if those weird noises coming from it. They're giving us the creeps, even up here. Okay. Mary Jane needs food, sleepy, thirsty, and she went nuts. Okay, Ted needs water. So food and water. Water. Food. Food and water. Wait. Hold on. Mary Jane needs food and water. Ted needs water. Timmy needs food. Perfect. Oh, wait, nope. There we go. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Unfortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts of the waste. Oh, we don't have anything. Wait. And right now she's on a trail of giant mutated spiders. Pretty sure she's lost her mind. What are you gonna do with those spiders, lady? Put it on a leash. She promises if we help her, she'll return the favor. I don't have any ammo. It got taken. I'm sorry. Oh, Mary Jane is still nuts. An armed person who murders things for a living, giant mutated spiders in our neighborhood. We don't want to have anything to do with this stuff. Goodbye, lady. Isn't completely sane. It fills us with worry, but there's not much we can do. Okay, sleepy, energy, no longer da-da-da. Everyone's good. Cool. We've been busy since we got the shelter, but there isn't much to be done. Like trimming that shrubbery on in our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. And Super Ted. We love Super Ted. Super Ted is love. Super Ted is life. Oh, beautiful beard. It was stubble before. Now look at this man. There's a man right there. Maybe moving away won't be too bad. We can probably make new friends, meet new people, provided anyone is still alive. That is, Providing anyone's still alive, that is. Mary Jane isn't completely mentally stable. Yeah, we know. So Ted needs food, Timmy needs water. Food and water. Cool. I received another transmission from the army. They'll be doing a quick sweep of the area and ask survivors to leave markings near the nearest bus stop to indicate they're around. The markings are to be made with cards. Ooh. Yes, I'm so glad we found those. Cool. Cat? Oh, okay, you're back here. That's fine. Cards are in place. All we need to do is wait for the army to pinpoint our location. That shouldn't take too long, we hope. Okay, he's mentally stable. Mary Jane needs water and food. Ted needs water. Mary Jane, water and food. Ted needs water. Okay, we're doing pretty good on water, I will say. Shar is still a fresh addition to our little family. So we need to keep an eye on it, and believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with the address on it. It's not far. Should we take a quick trip to see what's there? Yeah! Take the cat back to its owners if they're there. Why not? Did we lose the cat? We grabbed a new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the wastes, only to immediately run into a couple of gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat, and they'd been looking for it. Apparently it belongs to their dear old man who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Shar, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it's for the best. Was that a bad thing I just did? Maybe. Okay, she's still nuts. And everyone's good. Okay. Maybe we should do an expedition with Timmy here pretty soon. Starving down here is no walk in the park, but it won't get easier. Well, hopefully we'll blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be, or else we might face dangers never dreamt of. Yeah, let's prepare for one tomorrow. Timmy's gonna do great. Okay. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal. We might never get used to it. We hope the help comes soon. Mary Jane's still fine. Timmy needs a drink and hungry. Wait. And Ted's fine. Timmy, you're so needy. Gosh. Timmy, go ahead and nothing. Okay, yeah, take nothing. You'll be fine. Timmy went out of the wasteland. We don't know when he'll be back. Okay. She needs water. And he needs water. Like I said, we're doing pretty good on water. Been awfully silent lately. That is very unlike her. Should we try talking to her? Absolutely! Get some family bonding in there. Did I hear cat? The cat's back! What does that mean? Char? Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation with a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to do the trick, so she's sane now. To our surprise, we found Shar back in our shelter this morning. We don't know exactly how, why, or we don't know exactly we're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind heart's optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Okay. Ted needs a little bit of food. That's fine. We have 2 cans left. Ted and Mary Jane have been butting heads lately. Today they got in an argument about movie characters, specifically who would win in an ultimate battle. Maleficent with an axe or the Wicked Queen with a rifle. It's a tricky one for sure, and the debate is heated. Ooh. Wait. I do want to pick this. So Maleficent with an axe, the Wicked Queen with a rifle. Maleficent can turn into a dragon, or she has a dragon. It's been a long time since I've seen these movies. I'm guessing Ted is The one for Maleficent, because it mentions Ted first up here? Sure. I don't know. What's up, Char? Oh, the playing cards! Ted covered his ears and loudly sang to himself, drowning out Mary Jane's excellent arguments. Uh-oh. He escalated the situation by tossing some objects around, whether for emphasis or an attempt to visually recreate the battle. Oh my gosh. Mary Jane, you're an idiot. Okay, Ted isn't hungry. Mary Jane needs food. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Char found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it down. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big, meowing furball. What is this thing anyway? No one remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire. So maybe it's best we leave it, or should we examine the wire? We don't want anyone getting hurt, so leave it be. Sure. I'm just going with the best I can here. I have no idea what I'm doing. A carrot works better than a stick. Let the cat have the dumb wire. We're positive the cat can be of use to us, considering all the radioactive roaches and other furry beasts lurking. We'd rather have a friendly Char when the army of mutant hamsters comes for us. And they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Ted should drink, and Mary Jane needs water as well. Like I said, doing pretty decent on water still. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing out of the walls, we changed our loyalties. No. The last thing we want is diseases. Radio? Radio. Timmy's been gone for a long time. We were hungry, but there were just some things you'll never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Everyone's still fine. Working radio. Ooh, yes, use the radio. Timmy. Okay, he's a little sick. He brought a med kit though. That's my boy. That's my boy. Once we waded through all the static, we found a transmission that was hosted by some nut talking about conspiracies and saucer men from Mars abducting people. It was pretty amusing. I'm gonna take a drink of water because all this reading has got me parched. Delicious. Anyway. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back. Half our local city has been completely obliterated. The other half, however, looked promising, so we went in to investigate the ruins. One of the surviving rooms was a small maintenance closet. The only thing inside was a bucket full of water with a mop standing on it. Ooh, 2 water bottles. Yes. Okay, so we got water. Found the mayor sitting in his office on top of the floor. On the top floor, he had a fully stocked first aid kit on his desk. Apparently, he was a bit of a health freak. All this medication seemed to have done nothing for him, though. Now he looks rather burnt with a hint of crispy and skeletal. Okay. So Timmy needs food, and he's sick. Ted's stomach is rumbling, so Ted food, and Timmy food, and medkit. Timmy didn't find any food, though. That's not good. There's nothing more surprising than a knock on a fallout shelter. Who could it be? We should investigate and risk our lives. Sounds like a good idea. I want to take a risk. That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Was that a bad idea? Someone started shooting at us. So someone's hurt now. Timmy's very hungry. Needs a little more rest. Was cured. Ted isn't hungry. Oh, Mary Jane was injured. Crap. Okay, so Timmy needs food and water. Ted needs water. And Mary Jane needs food and water. So bing, 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 bing. We are running out of food. We couldn't get a clear signal from the radio until midday, but after we tuned into the military broadcast, We were left speechless. Not only did the thing not deliver on the evacuation promise, but they ordered us to dispose of all of our firearms before the military arrives to save us. I don't want to, but sure. I don't want to, but I have to. If that'll save us. Oh, we got rid of it. The injury Mary Jane has may take some time to heal. Okay. Timmy's still very hungry. Serious, Timmy? Okay, so Timmy needs more food. Crap. Scientist, at least supposedly, arrived on our doorstep yelling, Dr. Shark, are you in there? He was looking for the lost cat, but he kept referring to the pet as his favorite assistant. His research apparently can't go without the cooperation of Dr. Shar. Since the cat doesn't seem keen on moving out of our bunker anytime soon, the doctor wants us to compensate him by helping him with his project. In these circumstances, it might not be the worst of ideas. Sure. I don't know what that means. But what do we got? Everyone still seems okay. We got bullets. I just disposed of my gun. Oh boy. During one of the insane episodes around 3 a.m. last night, Shar ran face first into the wall, causing a loose brick to fall behind it. Is a cigar box with some ammunition inside. Thanks whoever left it there. Okay. Everyone's doing well. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to have a good look. We're certain it's not a bandit camp. Perhaps we should send someone over to check it out. Timmy, you've had the most exposure outside. Let's see what you got, bud. Did I just lose something? Oh, that's a new page. A shocking discovery, it was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts. But the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it just be amazing to just drive away and leave the radioactive hell behind us? Okay, injuries. Very thirsty. Okay. Water. Okay, so water for everyone. I can spare water. Food is the one that I cannot right now. Are the walls closing in on us? Is this space getting smaller with every passing minute? We need to get out of here. Open the door. No. I'm not risking someone getting shot again. Oh, Ted's crazy. Ted went nuts. Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but the tensions are rising in our tiny little shelter. Oh boy. Mary Jane's quite hungry, isn't thirsty, stomach's rumbling, and he's rested. We're all hungry. I only have food for 2 people. Mary Jane, I'm sorry, but these are the 2 that have the most value right now. That's horrible to say. The cat wandered out of the shelter and returned with a small note from the crazy scientist, urging us to help him with his next project. He's building some sort of vehicular contraption, but gave us no details. He only wrote that if it all goes well, we can use this vehicle to get out of the wayside. I had to sneeze and then it left me. Ugh, boy. The doc told us to start stockpiling for the trip, starting with several bottles of water. He'll come around to pick them up soon. Okay. I guess we'll trust you for now. Come in. Ted's mental health worries. Oh boy. Okay. I don't have any more food. Ah, crap. Okay, Timmy needs to set out in the wasteland. We almost forgot about this one time. We shared some water with a group of people deserted in lab coats. Out of the blue, they came back today and administered us all with very healthy looking shots. So they were real doctors after all. We think. So that made us all feel better. That's something. Please don't die, Mary Jane. Okay, she's good. Ed's mental health. Okay. So nothing new today. So Ed needs water. Timmy needs water. I don't want to waste water if I can't feed Mary Jane. Okay. Timmy, go outside. Take nothing. Wait, what to do? That's it today? Timmy went out to the wasteland. Okay, Ted's mental health. Sure. Ted's no longer thirsty. Sure, we'll give you water. The doc came knocking on our door to collect the supplies that he requested. They're important for the project, he said. I need 4 water bottles. Are you joking? I'm 1 water bottle short. Or 1 sip. App. Man. I didn't know he was gonna need 4. Guy was a bit too nutty even for our standards. We'll hold our supplies for now. We can always change our minds later. Oh boy. I have no food. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. Doesn't seem... ammunition. I don't know. I'm running out of stuff. Oh, she's dead. She's dead. Uh-oh. Dirty or not, it smells like the biggest issue here. If to deal with it, well, we'll have some spare ammo. Gunpowder will kill the smell. Ted needs drink. Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water. She got furious, stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this, and she's getting water one way or another. Oh, so she's dead. Oh boy. We could use some extra supplies. The last time we went on a supply run, managed to notice a damaged tank stuck in the rubble. I can't risk Ted. He's my only one right now. And he's nuts. We decided against going in an inspection. Well, been a while. There's another message from the military. Okay. I have to see if it's the military. Military wants to see if we're actually here. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We made it to the meeting. The serious-looking soldier asked us a few questions, made some notes, and told us that they would get back to us. We can only hope that made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday best didn't make it through the explosion. We're so afraid, Timmy. Okay. The proud elation of the hotel was completely destroyed. Piles and piles of luggage. We were lying between heaps of rubble. Okay. 1 can of soup. Yes. Checkerboard. And an axe. Timmy, I'm so proud of you. And we're giving... It's a food and a water kind of day. You know? I know. He didn't bring back any water or else I would. Is that another knock? Doc is getting on our nerves a bit. Sure, we promised him supplies, but it's so hard to give them up. We don't have them. Whatever the currency is these days. Okay, stomach's rumbling. Still? Very hungry. Okay, so we need to give them both food again. Okay. Ugh, why couldn't you find more food, Timmy? Open in the name of freedom came a shout from outside. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. We're running down to our last little bit here. I want to see who it is. If it's the military, I'm gonna be surprised, but also happy. Oh, we got 2 waters. We regretted opening the door the minute we saw who was standing on the other side. Dark faces, rifles determined. Looks like a band of teenagers. We're doomed, we thought. And then out of the blue, one of them asked us if we were with the Reds. We We've never supported the Red Sox, so we confidently said that we weren't. Okay. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. Told us to have no fear since Wolverines are around. That is a Red Dawn reference. Oh, I love that movie. I've actually never seen the original. I've heard the original is awesome, but the one with Chris Hemsworth is also a fantastic movie. Wolverine! Okay. Mental health. Well, we're out of food, so... Trader alert, Timmy, salvaged comic books are mostly harmless, science fiction pulp. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen programmer astronauts. But cosmonauts. That's another game, isn't it? An Astro Citizen. Oh. Boys eating up Soviet propaganda, what a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland first? No! What? Another knock. Oh, please be the scientist. Graciously allowed Timmy to stay in the shelter despite his actions. Okay, propaganda, food, yeah. Okay, water for both. We still have 4. Oh, crap. Can't claim to be an accountant, gambler. I don't have cards, I'm sorry. Okay, we're still alright. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that setting for our kids? We need supplies. Okay. Food, mental health, no longer thirsty. Okay. Well. Yes. Give him the waters. Please pay off. Oh, we have no water left. If we can spare something, why not share it, especially if it might pay off in the end. Oh no. We'll be at right back, right? I frickin' hope so. We felt we should do something about our interior decoration. We have nothing. Please don't die. Day 59. Some things are better left untouched. Yeah. Food. Yes, I know. We need food. There's not much I can do. Time for peace of quiet since, most people aren't around anymore. Strange looking man in a blue jumpsuit. Ask us to trade him a water chip. Oh, that's a Fallout reference. That's a Fallout 1 or 2. I've never played either one, but I know the story is the Wanderer goes out and needs a water chip. That's clever. That's freaking clever. Okay. We're sorry to explain we don't have what the water chip was. And that we don't have one. He thanked us. And a few short words and left. Because you couldn't talk, I don't think, in those older games. Okay. Water for both. We are completely out of supplies. We played a game of list things you hate the most. Our neighbor's name kept coming up. That reminded us that Little Weasel had a safe in his living room. We always wonder what was inside. Maybe it's now time to find out. Timmy, go. If he has food, it's worth it. What do you have? He had a med kit. That doesn't help us right in this situation. We marched to Ned's house and found the safe was cracked open by the blast. Most of its contents were destroyed. Okay, so we got that. Well. Oh, Timmy, he always was a wild one. A shelter is not the best environment for a boy who's hell-bent on running around until he can barely breathe. He really misses that. He asks if he can go out to the surface for a short while. No, I'm sorry, bud, but no. Oh, he went crazy. We had to say no, what else could we do? It's dangerous, and Timmy's puppy eyes aren't enough to convince us. And no, chewing your own foot is not a convincing argument either. Well. The mad scientist asks for one of us to join him in the lab for an experiment. There's apparently vital to his project. We don't really know what's going to expect, but he says it has for research. on wasteland diseases. Is something we want to partake in. Who's the best one to benefit from a mysterious, potentially dangerous experiment? Ted, if we lose, we lose. We didn't lose. Did we? Ted left the shelter for the surface. We'll hope we'll be back. Volunteers temporarily left the shelter to help build a badass rocket that we can all use to get out of the wasteland. Let's hope we're not just wasting our time. I know. Last few years, the lake. It would have been so good to find ourselves there, far away from this madness. Swim a little bit. Please, please, please still be alive. Oh, Timmy's the only one home. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Timmy needs food. I know. It says today or never. Is he gonna die? Woke up to the sound of banging on our door. Someone has been there. There's no tomorrow. Sure. Safe. Safe at last. The military came to our rescue and took us away from this hellhole. It was our home for a little while, but we can't stay. We'll miss that tiny little shelter. We don't know if our future is bright, but if it is, let's just hope it's not more nukes lighting up the sky. Timmy's in terrible shape. I know. We survived 65 days. Wow. And then it goes through everything. Where's research assistant Call of the Wild? Cosmonaut. I want to see the one that was like the Fallout one. Okay. Wolverines. Let's see. Where was that? Health insurance, blind date. Winner takes all, research assistant. It's Ned safe. Call of the Wild. Maybe Call of the Wild? I don't remember. Okay. That's the game. I did it. Days survived 65, water consumed 12, soup 9. Successful expeditions 4 items brought back 15. No decision 6, yes decisions 9. End adventure. Okay, well that's gonna do it for this time. That was awesome. I thought I was going to... We have the ice cream truck here now. That's awesome. I thought I was gonna hardcore fail that, but here we are. That was dope. I like that game a lot. I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I like this more than I like 60 parsecs. 60 parsecs is great, but this one, I don't know why. It's a warm spot in my heart for it. So, yeah, that was a ton of fun. Again, this is only the second episode, guys, so I am going to be, experimenting maybe here and there with different ways my camera looks and ways to do the episodes. But I'll keep you guys more informed. This has been super fun. I actually haven't still released anything as of recording this. I want to be a little ahead of the curve, so I'm going to have 1 or 2 recorded in advance, just in case. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this time. So thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I will see you on our next adventure. Bye-bye.